Hello, this is a short video on how you can set up icecast-kh on your own Ubuntu server. This tutorial is available on my website with a link in the description to a copy of all of the commands that I have used. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is log into your server as root and just make sure that all of your repositories and packages are up to date with these two commands. So, looks like we are good. The next step, we need to install some dependencies for icecast-kh. These should be everything that you need to get it going, and if not, you can always consult the GitHub repository for icecast-kh, which lists some more details on how you are able to do that. Next up, we just need to get the latest version of Icecast. At the time of this video and writing the blog, this is the latest version, 2.4.0 KH15. So to make sure you have the latest version, you can right-click and copy this link and write wget and paste the link. But this link and command will also be in the tutorial as well. Next, we need to extract it, which using this command here. And then finally, we need to change to the directory. So icecast, just write icecast and push tab, and it will auto-complete to the directory. Now we get in this directory, we need to compile it, which is nice and easy. We've already installed all the dependencies for this, like I said, and if anything does misbehave, have a look at the GitHub repository. So first we write configure and let it do its thing. Depending on your computer and processing power, this may take a while. Next, we need to run make. You'll see this and there'll be a bunch of text that flies by. You don't need to worry about this. And lastly, we need to run make install, which is the final step. And we have now installed Icecast onto our machine. Next, we need to copy the default config and modify it a little bit, as well as make a directory for our config where it's going to be contained. This is using these two commands, so let's run those. And then on our file browser over here, let's hop over to the server, so etc, and I'm just going to go to the etc directory. And here we are, icecast-kh, and let's open up this file that we've just copied across. So here is a basic look at the file. This is the minimal version. You are welcome to use the more advanced version, which can be found in the same directory as the minimal file, but for the simplicity of this tutorial, I'm going to use the minimal version. So sources are how many clients you have that can connect. So for example, let's say you had 3 audio streams, you might want to set this to 3. However, for most people, 2 is going to be perfectly satisfying. Now we need to update our passwords, and it really is important you do this because the default password is hackme. A bit ironic, don't you think? Let's put some awesomely secure passwords of hackme1, hackme2, and hackme3 in there and save that file. After we've done that, we need to add a disabled login user for Icecast for the service to run under, which can be done using this command right here. And for all of these, just push enter, and it'll let you through and say yes to the last one, and we've added that user. Next, we need to use an init.d script, which is all detailed in the blog itself. I have modified the script slightly to work with icecast-kh, and you can view the code for it available on the website and on the blog as well. Right, so let's copy that code and run it, and we need to chmod it, so give it permission to run, and finally update the file to tell it it's in the system. And that is it. Finally, we just need to start the service with this command. And now if we go to the IP address of that server followed by port 8000, it will show us our Icecast server, which is now running. To log in, you can click admin and use the username and password you specified in the config. Mine is admin and hackme3. And you can log in and see your mount points if they are running, reload your config, look at the logs, and that's pretty much everything there is you need to do. So that's how to set up your Icecast server. I hope it's nice and easy. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment on the video, or you can also leave a comment on my blog post on my website. And that's about it from me. Bye-bye.